What's up, members of the Barrio? It's John coming to you from one of the most expensive cities in the world, New York, and whenever I travel away from here, I'm always looking for ways to save money. But how about not spending any money? Today, I'm gonna go through 10 ways to travel the world for free, or practically for free. We're gonna start off with credit card reward points, and I'm talking about getting credit cards that give amazing bonuses as long as you hit a minimum spend on the card. And I do want to caution people that if you cannot pay off your credit cards at the end of every month, don't try to do this. You're going to get yourself in debt. It's not going to be a good situation. But let me give you a few examples of offers that I have taken advantage of. One was the American Express Hilton card. You get one free night a year and 75,000 bonus points, which you can use all over the world at different hotels. Another one is the SPG card. You get 20,000 bonus points as long as you hit a minimum spend, and that's good for a place like Morocco, where you can stay at the La Méridien, a 5-star hotel, 3,000 points a night, and that'll cover you almost a week there. The Chase Sapphire Reserve in the past had a 100,000 point bonus, and I used that for 7 nights at the Hyatt in Tokyo. So credit card rewards are one of the best ways to travel for free. And I'm gonna put some links down below in the description to some of my favorite blogs that cover these topics. Definitely check them out. Number 9, be an air courier. And I know your first thought, am I gonna be taking drugs on airplanes? You're watching way too much TV, guys. Seriously, you can get paid up to $300 in each direction as long as you give up your checked bag space to a company like airmule.com. And they actually only work with TSA pre-approved companies. They inspect the bags. You can inspect the bags yourself. It's all legal. They have great ratings. And the best part, you can go to countries like Thailand, India, China. They're adding more. And if you can get a flight ticket that's not too expensive, you can actually cover the cost of your ticket or maybe even get paid just a little bit to travel to a really exotic country. Number 8, workaway.com. Now, I said travel for free, not travel and work for free, but Workaway has some interesting short-term situations where you could trade your time working at a hostel, a hotel, a farm, and in exchange for working, they'll give you a place to stay. Sometimes they'll even feed you. Definitely worth checking out, especially if you're on a long-term trip. Next up, couchsurfing.com. I actually used to be a pretty active member on this website, and essentially you write local hosts in different cities that you'll be traveling to, and you attempt to either sleep in a spare bedroom or on a couch, hence the name couchsurfing. And if you can't find free accommodations through it, you can at least find free local guides who want to meet up, have a beer, get some food, and learn more about whatever city you're going to be traveling to. Bartering with hotels and tour companies. This is a little bit easier for somebody like me who has a social media following, but you don't have to have 30,000 subscribers on YouTube to get stuff for free from a tour company or from a hotel. Simply put, as long as you have some sort of Instagram, if you have a blog, if you contact a new tour company, you could say, hey, I'll take some pictures for you, I'll make you an Instagram post. It could even be as simple as writing reviews on Google, Yelp, and TripAdvisor for a newer company. That kind of exposure is definitely valuable. So be open-minded and try to reach out to companies in places that you're going to travel to. As long as you have something to offer them, you can get it done. Number 5, monitoring flight deals. Yeah, I know technically this isn't free, but it practically is. And I did a great video about how I set up a Feedly to monitor mistake fares and really cheap airfare sales from all over the world. I'm gonna link to that video above and down below in the description. In the past, I have flown from New York to Milan, Italy round trip for $150. My twin brother flew from New York to Dubai round trip for $300. So yes, it's not free, but it's like the airline's practically giving it to you. Number 4, selling tours. If you contact just about any big tour provider in the world and you say, hey, I'll get 9 of my friends and family to sign up for a tour, as long as you give me one for free, a lot of them are gonna say, okay. Now the hard part is actually to get your friends and family to sign up, but if you're more popular than me, you might just be able to get this done. Number 3, homeexchange.com. For someone like me, I live in New York City. Let's say I want to travel to Paris or London. I could go on a website like that, put up my dates, and see if somebody with a similar style apartment in a neighborhood that I'm interested in would like to trade lives for a week. It's that simple. I haven't tried it yet, but now that I think of it, I don't know why I haven't. If you don't live in a very appealing area that people might want to make a trade with you, you could always look into house sitting and pet sitting websites, as long as you can provide a service while somebody is away on their own vacation. Number 2, speaking English. That's right. There are companies out there like Verbo, for example, where if you go to one of their camps and you speak English all day with foreigners, you get a free trip out of it. I speak English all the time. Why don't I get a free trip? The catch is you're going to be speaking 8 to 10 hours a day, just English, to people that pay to go to one of these camps. The benefit is you get free lodging and you get free food, and they're actually located in some really cool parts of the world. I'll leave a link down below. Give them a look. The final item on my list, ride shares. And I'm giving a shout out to my good friend Rob Perlman for this suggestion. Let's say you're traveling around Europe and you rent a car and you want to drive from Belgium to France. Well, why don't you put up an ad on a website like Craigslist or another local website, get people to pay for a spot in your car, and that could offset the cost of the rental, it could offset the cost of gas. Now, I would recommend that you screen the people that'll come in the car with you, make sure they have social media, talk to them on the phone so the person isn't going to be insane. But odds are they're not, and you might even make new friends out of it, so it's a win-win situation. There you have it, 10 ways to travel the world practically for free. Make sure to tell me in the comments which of these 10 you would most likely be willing to try out. Subscribe if you're new to this channel for more travel tips videos like this one, and of course, a lot of great vlog adventures. We're off to Europe, heading to the Azores shortly. It's gonna be all Azores for the next couple of weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. I've been sitting Indian style for the last 30 minutes and I think I can't feel my legs anymore.